Hey there, fellow adventurers! Have you ever wondered why we haven't seen a great Indiana Jones game in ages? I mean, seriously, the last few attempts didn't really capture the magic, did they? But hold on to your fedoras, because Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is here to change all of that. With Bethesda at the wheel, this could be the best indie game we've ever seen. Intrigued? Let's dive into everything we know so far. Subscribe to the channel if you like single-player RPGs, as I cover them regularly. First things first, let's talk about the release date. I know we've all been waiting for what feels like an eternity, but the good news is that Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is set to release in 2024. Yes, finally! We don't have a specific date just yet, but considering Machine Games, the Bethesda studio behind this project, has a history of launching games between May and July, we might not have to wait until the end of the year. Fingers crossed for a summer adventure! So who's excited to see some trailers? Because I know I am. After going dark for a while, we got 2 trailers in 2024, and they did not disappoint. The first one is over 3 minutes long, giving us a taste of the stunning graphics and a sneak peek at some gameplay. Did you catch that whip action? The second trailer goes even deeper, showcasing some mechanics in some of the areas you'll be exploring. And the best part? Developer insights. It's always cool to hear why certain design decisions were made. Oh, and did you see the Xbox Games Showcase on June 9th? We got an in-depth look at one of the levels, complete with a cinematic mission that brought all the classic indie quips we love. I couldn't help but smile at Indy's banter. Plus, we got to see more combat elements, including how Indy's fists and whip work together. Looks so fluid. Now let's talk platforms. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle will be available on Xbox Series X and S and PC. No surprises there, given Microsoft's acquisition of Bethesda. But here's a question for you. Do you think it'll ever come to PS5? While it's exclusive for now, I wouldn't be shocked if it made its way over later. After all, licensing Indiana Jones isn't cheap. And for all you Xbox Game Pass subscribers out there, I've got some fantastic news. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle will be a Day 1 Game Pass release. That means if you've got an active subscription, you can download and start playing the moment it launches. How awesome is that? Let's get into the setting. The game is set in 1937, between Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade. From the youthful Indy we see in the trailers, it's clear this isn't the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull era. It's prime Indy, full of whip-cracking, snake-avoiding action. What are your thoughts on this setting? Personally, I think it's perfect for capturing that classic Indiana Jones vibe. Now here's something interesting. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is primarily a first-person game. You'll be experiencing most of the action up close and personal, feeling every whip crack and gunshot. But don't worry, it switches to third-person for cutscenes and environmental traversal. I think this mix could really enhance the immersion. What do you think? Would you prefer a fully third-person game? And for those hoping for a massive open-world experience, I've got to manage your expectations. The game is more of a linear single-player adventure with open-area maps. This allows for exploration and secret hunting without the constraints of a full open world. Honestly, I think this format fits Indy's globe-trotting adventures perfectly. Do you agree? Lastly, let's talk about who's voicing our favorite archaeologist. The one and only Troy Baker is stepping up into Indy's shoes. While it's a bit of a bummer that Harrison Ford isn't reprising his role, let's face it, getting Ford on board would have been incredibly expensive and tough to schedule. Plus, Troy Baker is a fantastic performer, obviously. I'm excited to see, or hear, his take on Indy. How about you? So there you have it. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is shaping up to be an incredible addition to the franchise. I can't wait to get my hands on it and explore all the secrets it has to offer. What part are you most excited about? Let's discuss in the comments. Give the video a like if you enjoy it, and I will see you soon.